In Malaysia, and on the latest data, they said that stroke is the third leading cause of death in Malaysia.
Like when a person has stroke, the impact on the patient or the individual, the impact is very serious lah. No matter physically or emotionally.
So they are initially, after getting stroke, basically their lives is basically lying on the bed. Imagine if let's say someone who really likes to play football suddenly cannot play football. How would that person feel and be?
Hello everyone. Welcome back to our new episode of MySelfCare podcast. So today we have Peggy, our pharmacist here. So she will share with us a very important and interesting topic. Okay, it's called Know the Signs, Save a Life. Do your parents have stroke symptoms? Okay, so back to you, Peggy.
Oh, thank you, Chu Hong, for such a warm welcome, and I'm glad to be here again to share some information about the healthcare topics. And why these topics trigger my interest, because in fact, actually in the past few years, the incidence of Malaysians having stroke is in an increasing trend. And somehow I do heard cases like the younger generations do have a stroke case also. Wow. So that's why this, for me, this is very important to bring the awareness on whether do your parents or your friends around have a stroke symptoms or not. So, do you know, Chu Hong, actually in Malaysia, and on the latest data, they said that stroke is the third leading cause of death in Malaysia. Do you know about that?
No, I don't know. I thought it will be lower lah. Okay, but quite surprised to hear that.
Yeah.
But I do know that like when a person has stroke, the impact on the patient or the individual, the impact is very serious lah. No matter physically or emotionally. Okay, so maybe Peggy, you can explain to us lah, to everyone, what is stroke actually?
Okay, so stroke actually it happens when the blood vessels is either burst. Or there is a blockage. It results in the blood flow to the brain. There is interruptions. If this happens, it causes the brain function to shut down. In fact, there are two types of stroke. One we call it ischemic stroke. Ischemic means the blood vessels in the brain there is a blockage. When there's a blockage, that means there is no blood flow into the brain. Another type we call it hemorrhagic stroke. This one in layman term we call the brain bleeding.
Bleeding.
The brain that is bleeding in the brain, meaning the blood vessels in the brain there is a burst. When blood vessel burst, there will be a loss of blood, and this causes the brain functions cannot operate very well, and this is called stroke.
A stroke also. Okay, so two times just ischemic, blockade, hemorrhagic is bleeding. Two types of stroke.
Yes.
Okay, remember everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, Peggy, we've talked about the types of stroke. So now can you tell me who are at risk of stroke? So is everyone have a chance to get it? Okay?
Actually, there are some. In fact, just like I said, younger generation do have a risk of getting stroke, but then it's back to their lifestyle. How's their lifestyle? But then there are still a certain group of people having a higher risk compared to other people. One is old age. So in fact, as you grow older, your risk of getting stroke the chances of getting stroke is much more higher. Then another one is your existing medical condition. If let's say your parents do have high blood pressures or diabetes, and also like high cholesterol level. If they have all these three together, it will be even higher risk. One or two also contribute the risk of getting the stroke as well. So another one is lifestyle. It's depending on this individual lifestyle. If let's say this person is a smoker, then don't really exercise, not eating healthy food, like always on fast food, all these things also contributing to the risk of getting a stroke actually. So last but not least, another one is if your family, let's say your grandparents, your parents, or having a stroke before, that means you yourself or chances of getting a stroke is much more higher.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everyone remember the risk factor for stroke. Remember this four old age, okay, and then you have existing medical condition, okay, unhealthy lifestyle, and then family history of stroke. Okay, everyone remember this. If anyone like your friends and family is in this group, then they may have risk of stroke. Okay.
Yes. So I think Sean, you do mention about young people have stroke, do have stroke or not. I think their chances of having stroke is due to their lifestyle. I think everything is back to lifestyle. If let's say you're not you are a kind of person don't really exercise much, don't really taking care of health, and then obesity, then smokers, all these will increase the the chance of having.
It makes me want to go to exercise already.
Yeah. It's better to start.
Okay.
To start early to practice a healthy lifestyle.
Okay, Peggy, thank you for sharing with us the risk factor just now. So, I think another thing is very important is some people got stroke suddenly, okay, and they don't know what to do, okay. So maybe can you share with us like how do we know when one person has stroke and what can we do?
Thanks, Chu Hong. Actually, stroke do comes in a very sudden, sometimes even unprepared. So if we, so that is the reason why today we want to share about to recognize the symptom. Because in fact, there are some signs before you are having a stroke, and we just need to be very careful and to monitor our parents or surrounding to have this awareness. So we can really do something about it. So I will share tips about we call it be fast.
Okay, be fast.
Yeah, be fast. Okay. So I have this diagram over here. So when it comes to spot a stroke, you need to act fast and be fast. So what is be fast mean? Be fast means all the signs, the warning signs of a person having a stroke. So first we will go through one by one. B stand for balance. So if a person before if they have a sign of having stroke, normally they cannot stand their coordinations and they cannot walk very properly, and sometimes they will complain of severe headache.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is one of it.
Balance they're not balanced.
Yeah, they are not balanced. It's like very unusual. You need to notice this. And E stand for eyes. Eyes means so maybe your parents will suddenly tell you, I have some blurred vision, I cannot see things properly, but they don't have any eye vision problem. Yeah. F means face. So face, what you can see is you can see that throughout their one side of their face is drooping. That means even like you can see by you can ask when they are smiling, you ask them to smile. Normally smiling, there will be symmetrical smile like this, but somehow there will be one side their muscle is not moving.
Okay. Means like when you smile, only one side raising, another side is moving.
Yes.
You appear like asymmetrical.
Yeah, asymmetrical. It's very different. Then
This
is a very obvious one, especially in a very critical situations. You want to check whether they have. You ask, can you smile? If let's say they are small, they cannot really smile very properly, then that is a sign you need to send them to a hospital. A is arm. Arm means their arms, they will feel like they are suddenly lost of balance, and their arm, there is a weakness. They say they cannot rest. We can ask them to do whether you can ask them to rest their hands. See whether still can.
No problem.
So if let's say the person cannot rest, they say weakness, they cannot totally rest their hand, it's a sign already. It's a sign of the stroke. So S is speech, meaning they cannot. Normally they can talk very well, then suddenly they will have slur speech. They don't really talk. They can't talk properly. Even a simple like number 1, 2, 3, they cannot pronounce properly. This is also another sign. So T is time. So when it comes to stroke, time is very crucial. You need to, if your parents have got one of these signs, is don't wait, because time is very crucial. Every minute and every second do counts. Because when there is a delay, the impact of this stroke affecting the brain will be much more even impactful, and it will affect their life after that. So call ambulance, call 999.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everyone, again, another very important message. Remember, be fast. Okay, if you spot a stroke, you have to act very fast. Okay, and let's go through again. Everyone remember, B stands for balance, E for eyes, and then F is your face, A is your arm, and then S is speech, and T, very important, time. You have to make sure everything is on time. Okay?
Yes,
okay.
Yes, that is a very important information, and I really hope you share these informations to your friends around, to your parents, and even to yourself as a knowledge, because time really waits no one.
Okay, Peggy, one more question about this be fast. Is it like one person need to have all the symptoms here, then you consider there's a risk of stroke? Or is it just maybe 1, 2, 3?
Chu Hong, thank you for asking this question. This is a very important question. In fact, if let's say your parents or friends, they have either one of these. Not necessarily you need to get either one of these symptoms, signs. So you're considered having a high chance, or it's a warning signs of stroke already. So immediately call 999 and go and send them to hospital. So sometimes people will think maybe sometimes the signs just 1-2 minutes like that, then it disappear. But then don't take it must take it very seriously, because
don't take it lightly.
Don't take it lightly, because don't wait until it disappear, or never mind we wait first because once you see the signs, straight away call 999 and send them to hospital.
Okay, got it. Okay, Maggie, thank you for sharing with us. I think we have learned many. We learned the risk factor, we have learned how to detect and how to act. Okay, so I think everyone would like to learn more about, let's say, one person who already gets stroke. What will happen to that person? What is the impact on that person? Okay, and then what are the challenges he or she will face? And we, as let's say friends and family of a stroke patient, what can we do to help them? What can we do to support them?
Yeah, in fact, actually, stroke, the after stroke effect is a very huge for a person. Like I think earlier we mentioned, emotionally and physically do affecting them, because their life is totally like 100 degrees, like turning. So example, I think as a family and friends, you need to be in a very putting yourself in their shoes, because they are facing a very challenging one, and need to be there with them and being very supportive. So I think one of the challenges, let's say you're having stroke physically, there are some difficulties, because stroke, after stroke, they really cannot walk like usual. That they will need maybe using tongka or someone helping to walk properly. So they are initially, after getting stroke, basically their life is basically lying on the bed. And they need to go to hospital very frequently to do physiotherapies to help them to get out again, and then start exercising and start walking, just like a child from a baby that don't know how to walk to learn how to walk again. They need to go back to that basis eventually.
Okay, so just so they will be very weak, so they cannot really like having activities like normal people but they will recover, right? Just need a very long time.
Yeah, they will recover. They need normally some takes around 6 months to 1 year, and it really takes support from the family. It really takes a persistence of the person, because imagine if let's say someone who really likes to play football suddenly cannot play football. How would that person feel and be? It's like they feel like they cannot do anything. And then even taking shower, wearing their own wearing clothes by themselves, they cannot do. In fact, that is really a long journey. This is one part is I'm talking about is physical. Another part is we talk about cognitive. Cognitive means they have memory. They don't get to remember things well, because stroke affecting the brain.
Yes,
affecting the brain function, so they cannot remember things properly. They cannot focus. Like maybe they read a book, they really find it difficult to focus things. Even like problem solving skills, they have somehow do affecting. So at this moment, really, family must be very understanding in these situations. So this is a cognitive part. So another one will be the emotions and social challenge. Imagine a person who likes to go outdoors, suddenly they cannot go outdoors. Who like to meet friends, they cannot go and meet out with friends. So, and then themselves they will feel that they are abnormal because they cannot walk, they cannot speak very well, because they also need to, those having stroke, they need to go to speech therapists to learn how to speak again, to learn to pronounce, to learn to. So what I have mentioned is like they suddenly back to a baby who don't know anything, and they need to learn all these skills once again. And sometimes they kind of feel very demotivated because I can speak, I can run. Suddenly I cannot do all these things, you know.
And it's a long journey to learn it back again. So it's very frustrating.
It's very frustrating. And all this will cause, they'll feel very tired, feel very energy drained. And that is the challenge. And that is why, like, if let's say that is the after effect of the impact of the stroke patients.
Okay, so everyone, thank you, Peggy, for being with us and share such an important topic. So I think everyone should have benefited from this. So remember, I think just let me get the summary for this session. Okay, remember to recognize the warning signs of stroke using the Be Fast. Okay, and then we all have to reduce our risk of getting stroke. So everything is back to lifestyle. Have a healthy lifestyle, eat healthily, exercise more, okay? And then remember, if your surrounding, you have friends or family who have stroke, okay? Remember, be supportive and be understanding to them, okay? So if you like this content and you found the content of this episode useful, please share this video to your friends, subscribe, and like for more content like this, okay? Thank you everyone, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, thank you.